Some of the terminologies that is associated with text or typefaces. One is serif. Okay, when we say serif, which typeface is known as the serif type? The serif typeface, they are the ones, the kind of text that add extra details at the end of the main strokes of the letter. So if you check this particular M that I have, you can see something like a horn and some extra detail. Okay, some extra details that it adds. Okay, you can see it at this end, you can see them. Okay, you can also see that of the M here. Okay, these details are what we call the serifs. Okay, particularly when you are printing. Okay, when you are printing in a traditional way, this type of what serif typeface is what is recommended. Okay, because it actually makes print what easier to read because of the way it stands alone. Add extra details, each letter stands alone in that particular order. Apart from serifs, we have other typefaces. Okay, another one is sans serif. Sans serif. Now sans serif have straight ends to letters. They have straight, you see, it doesn't have extra details, just as we saw here. Sans serif does not have those extra details. Okay, it's straight edges, everything is straight, and it has what, a cleaner design. Screens have a lower resolution than print. Okay, so if the text is small, unlike the other one that has very large text, which is the sans serif, that is the serif that is mostly used for the lengthy text. The sans serif, as we have it, has to do with if the text is small. Okay, it is easier to read when the text is not too many. But if the text are many, okay, the one that is easier to read is the serif. Okay, let's go to the another typeface called the monospace. Every letter in the monospace has a fixed width. Okay, if you check, the thickness of all the letters are the same. Okay, they are also commonly used for code. Okay, and they align nicely. If you check, the thickness of this end is the same as the thickness of this end and that of the curve here. Same with the M, same. Unlike this, you can see that this side is smaller, this side is bigger, this side is smaller, this side is bigger, this side is bigger, this is smaller. It doesn't have the same width. But if you check this, all the width is the same. That is for the mono space. Okay, there is usually has the same width. How to choose typeface? Okay, and how to specify typeface for your website. Okay, it is important that a browser will usually display it if it is installed on the user's computer. That means that a particular typeface or a particular font should be installed on your computer or on your device, so that if I use that particular font in writing or in creating my website, you'll be able to what, to actually read or view it. If I write in a particular typeface, okay, and then you don't have that particular font installed on your computer, it will be very, very difficult for you to be able to what, to read, because I use a particular format in what, or a particular typeface in writing, and you don't have that typeface. We explain that serif has extra details at the end, and examples of text that has what, serif, or that is serif in nature, is Georgia, is Times New Roman. Those are the popular ones. We have a lot. These are the popular ones, and it is very, very popular even in MS Word. In sans serif, we told you they have straight edges, and examples of those ones are Arial, Verdana, okay, and Helvetica. But you should know that such often use a small set of typeface, okay, that are installed on most computers. You cannot install almost every typeface, but it is possible that at least you have some popular ones available, okay, so that even when you are not able to read with one particular typeface, you can fall on the next one that the programmer will make available, okay. We have also when creating websites, because it is possible that we don't know those who are going to read it, whether they have those typeface installed or not. We put a group of typefaces, okay, so that when the first one is not able to show, the second one will follow on the second one, or the third one, or in that case we are going to what, insert a font stack, okay, a font stack, instead of leaving it just as a particular typeface. Let's say Times New Roman. What about if the device really does not have Times New Roman? It should fall on Verdana. If it doesn't have Verdana, it should fall on Arial. If it doesn't have Arial, it should fall on Georgia. That is how you create website, so that you'll be able to serve a good majority of what users. Examples of monospace also include the courier. The courier also is also used in creating websites. So you can just give an example of courier, an example of sans serif, and an example of serif, okay, so that even when a person does not have one, he can fall on the others, okay. We have the cursive also. The cursive fonts, okay, either have joining strokes or other cursive characteristics such as handwriting styles. So you see a Comic Sans, you see the monotype. Fantasy also has examples such as Impact. These fantasy fonts are usually they are usually used in decorations and for movie titles. A typeface supported, okay, in each of the group. So you should get a fantasy, a cursive, a monospace, a sans serif, or a serif. When you do this, when you pick each group and you pick one or two from them, it is likely that the device that is reading it might have at least one or two of it. So when specifying it, this is what to write. For the property, it is font family, and you write Georgia, Times, and serif.